Have you ever felt like you're running a content treadmill, churning out article after article only to see your efforts go nowhere? Hi, this is Farhad, and since 2005, I've worked at the intersection of sales, marketing, and human behavior, helping businesses understand what truly drives their customers. A couple of years ago, I fell into the trap of thinking that more content automatically meant more traffic. So I started publishing blog posts at a crazy pace, convinced I was on the path to SEO dominance. But instead of climbing the rankings, I saw the exact opposite happen. My traffic stagnated, user engagement plummeted, and to top it all off, I was hit with penalties from Google. What went wrong? Well, that's what I'll be breaking down in today's video. Stick with me as we uncover the dangers of prioritizing quantity over quality, reveal the game-changing shift I made to recover my SEO, and share actionable tips to ensure your content delivers real results. Let's get straight to the problem. When I first started my so-called content factory, I believed that publishing more content would keep my site fresh and improve my rankings. Sounds logical, right? The problem is, I wasn't paying attention to the quality of what I was putting out. I was rushing through topics, writing thin, generic posts, and using outdated keyword tactics to try and outsmart Google. What I didn't realize at the time is that Google is way smarter than we often give it credit for. The algorithm is designed to prioritize content that delivers value to users. So instead of rewarding my rapid-fire publishing, Google flagged my site for low-quality content. And it wasn't just Google. My audience started disengaging too. People would click on my posts only to leave almost immediately because the content wasn't worth their time. My bounce rate soared, my rankings dropped, and I was left scratching my head, wondering what had gone wrong. The turning point came when I took a hard look at my content strategy. I realized that the problem wasn't the volume of content I was producing, but the lack of value in it. I decided to completely flip my approach and focus on quality over quantity. Instead of churning out content just to meet a schedule, I started asking, what does my audience actually need? I learned about Google's EEAT guidelines: experience, expertise, authority, and trustworthiness. These aren't just buzzwords. They're essential for building content that ranks well and resonates with your audience. By shifting my focus to creating high-quality, valuable, and evergreen content, I started to see real results. My rankings improved, my traffic grew, and most importantly, my audience started to trust my site as a go-to resource. Now, let's talk about how you can implement this strategy for your own site. Here are the actionable steps I recommend to ensure your content drives value and avoids penalties. First, familiarize yourself with Google's EEAT guidelines. These principles emphasize content that demonstrates experience, expertise, authority, and trustworthiness. Ask yourself, does your content provide unique insights? Does it reflect your expertise? Is it trustworthy and well-researched? Following these guidelines is key to building both audience trust and SEO success. Second, use analytics tools to identify what your audience actually wants. Platforms like Google Analytics, Ahrefs, and SEMrush can show you which topics and formats perform best. Pay attention to metrics like time on page, bounce rate, and engagement to understand what resonates with your readers. Third, focus on creating evergreen content. These are pieces that remain relevant over time, providing value long after they're published. Think how-to guides, detailed tutorials, or in-depth resources that solve persistent problems for your audience. Evergreen content not only performs better in the long term, but also establishes your site as a reliable source of information. And finally, take your time with each piece of content. Instead of rushing to meet arbitrary publishing goals, focus on crafting well-researched, in-depth posts. Include visuals like images, infographics, and videos to enhance the user experience. The goal is to create something so valuable that readers feel compelled to stay on your site, engage with your content, and share it with others. So, to wrap this up, here's what I want you to remember. Quantity will never beat quality when it comes to content creation. Churning out low-quality posts might feel productive in the short term, but it won't get you the results you're looking for. Instead, focus on delivering real value to your audience by prioritizing quality, following Google's EEAT guidelines, and using analytics to guide your strategy. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more SEO tips, and let me know in the comments how you plan to improve your content strategy. Let's keep the conversation going and help each other create content that truly makes an impact. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.